What is up, guys? Andrew back with another video. Today I wanted to show you guys 3 of my favorite reels when I'm using lures to target halibut, surf perch, or striper in the San Francisco Bay Area. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so I've got a few different brands with me here today, and they're each in their own price range, and I like them all for their own reasons. First up, I wanted to show you guys the Shimano Nasci. This reel really needs no introduction. This is one of the most popular reels of all time, and you can use it for anything from bass fishing, largemouth, to striper, to halibut, to surf perch. It's really one of those versatile reels that you can't really knock, especially for the value. This one's coming in at only $109 as of right now, and for that price you're getting so much bang for your buck. Now, it doesn't have the most features for a Shimano reel, but for $109 it's probably one of the most solid reels you could get. It has Hagen gearing, which is a cold forged gearing system. It means that the gears are more durable, which translate to a longer life. But yeah, this reel I personally haven't used, but I know tons of the guys love these reels, and you probably see them all over the internet. People use them for literally anything, and it's just one of those great reels. I would say this one I would probably use the most for striper fishing. You can get a 3000 size. A 3000 size would be perfect for pretty much any striper that you're going to run into in the Bay Area. They don't get insanely massive most of the time. You could put 20-pound braid on this guy and that'll cover all your bases. This would also be a great reel for surf perch. I like to travel really light when I'm going for surf perch. I only bring a small backpack and maybe an Okuma Rockaway, something like that, but this reel will fit 20-pound braid, which is really all you need. You don't need to go crazy with the braid, especially when you're chasing surf perch, because they don't get that big, and even in the current, they're not going to put up an insane fight stripers do, but stripers don't even put up that insane of a fight around here. So yeah, that's one of the best reels you could get for the value, and Shimano is a really good brand. I will knock Shimano, however, because their customer service really isn't that good. So yeah, that's the Shimano Nasci. Next up, we have the Penn Battle. The Penn Battle is another great reel from Penn. It's coming in at around 150, 160-ish, but it's one of those great reels as well. It's just super smooth. It has an HT100 drag, which is a carbon fiber drag washer system. It just means more durable drag, and it's going to have a bit more power under it, a bit more stopping power, which always helps, especially if you're going to find yourself in heavy current chasing bigger striper, something like that. It also has CNC machine gearing, which means it's just a more accurate kind of system that they use to cut out the gears, CNC, so it reduces gaps that could cause rattling or some issues within the reel, I guess. But the only thing I don't like about Penn, and this is all Penn reels, is they are insanely heavy. Compared to the Shimano Nasci and the Daiwa Saltist, which I'm going to go into next, it's a very heavy reel. So if you're looking for something lightweight that you want to be able to cast lures all day, this might not be a reel just because of the weight alone. Other than that, I think it's a great reel. It would be great for bait fishing. I've used this one for bait fishing from the surf, or if you're crabbing in the Bay Area, then it would be perfect for that. So that's the Penn Battle. Lastly, but definitely not least, this is our high-end reel for the video. We have the Daiwa Saltist. This reel is my favorite reel almost ever. There's very few reels that will beat the value and the features and just the overall quality of this reel for the price. It comes in at about $369, so it's a really hefty price tag, but it's a very durable reel. It's pretty much bulletproof. You get great features, and I love it personally. One thing I love about it specifically is this giant oversized knob right here, so you can really grip it, and I love the metal because the Shimano Nasci, once you get into the 5K, they have a power grip like this, but it's rubber, which I personally hate. I love this one though. The metal feels so premium in my hands, and it just is so buttery smooth. This one's also mag sealed, so it has a couple seals in it. So it has a magnetic seal in it, which is a magnetic oil, and it basically is going to keep out dust, debris, sand, salt, all that stuff. Also, it has an MQ body, which means there's actually no screws in the side plate. So you can see for the Penn one here, we have screws in the side plate. And what that translates to is they could put a bigger gear in the reel for the size. So they have this whole surface area right here, and then you could just pretty much pop the gear right in there instead of having a side plate. So they put a bigger gear in there, and it's a lot smoother, and it's better sealed as well. So by reducing that side plate, you're reducing points where the reel could fail if it's under a heavy load, and where dust and debris can get in. It also has a carbon drag system, which is super smooth, automatic tournament drag, which means it's going to start right away. You're not going to feel that kind of like jerking when the drag is going. It's just going to be one smooth drag pull. That's going to lead to smoother fights with the fish. It also has a one-piece bail, which means the line is going to smoothly transition from the bail to the line roller. So you're not going to get any issues there. Although I will say I rarely encounter issues as it is. So yeah, maybe that wasn't an issue, so it's not a big selling point. Okay, those are the 3 reels. Which one is my favorite? I'm gonna have to go with the Saltist and then the Nasci second. So the Nasci, if you're looking for a budget reel, you cannot beat the Nasci. This is one of the best reels you could get for $109. But if you're looking for a bit more upscale reel, Saltist is the way to go. I would say the Penn Battle, I would stay away from that one personally. I think the Nasci for the price is a lot better value than the Battle, but that's just me personally. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment what your favorite reel is. I really appreciate the support. In 2026, I'm going to try to grow the channel and bring a lot better content than I am now. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.